get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Red, 38. Hut.
From the gun, Rattler. Is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Saints 1st down.
Ready.
Running behind center with Kamara. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, then no.
Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he drives that plug backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready?
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
On the set.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
10 black. Ready.
From the gun, a give to Miller. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Here we go. Start. Ready.
Now run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Hold the ready.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Ward now on third down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Check. Smash.
They'll try the right side with Edwards. And he can met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At their 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ward's going to throw here on third. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up. Here's Joey Sly for the Titans' field goal attempt. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Sly's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Rattler now off the play action. He completes it in traffic. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
52 Bulls. Ready.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Taken in by Hill, right side. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Let's go now. Blue 30.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break.
On the ready.
We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They start out with a 3rd and 6.
Slide through. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has his man. It's caught. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Ready.
They've got a man in motion.
60 red. 60 red. 6. Mega. Set. Go.
They run it from the gun with Camara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Rattler back to throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Escapes the pocket. Going for it himself. And he's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot block, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Opposite. Green, black, 95. Hut, hut. Set, hut.
Running for it, Kamara. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27. It's an 8-yard gain, and a great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
An 8-yard pickup.
Ready.
And the Saints.
Rattler to the air now. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Ready.
That's another Saints 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
At the 8-yard
52
line.
blue. Set.
The design run. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Set.
Now Rattler on the play fake. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. He still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Ready.
3rd down from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. This from just 23 yards away. Seibert's kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut, hut.
They'll start the drive with Edwards. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Ward's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. So 20 yards on that play. And the Titans have a 1st. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10. 44-yard line.
Hut. Ready.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jonas Sanker in from the secondary, making that stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
60. Panther 60.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Unlock line. Unlock line.
At the 22-yard line.
Ready.
Running behind center with Edwards. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Reload. Set up.
On the ground, it's Edwards again. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That's a short gain of 1. And the Titans have a 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
70 Ranger. Cougar 19.
First and 10 here. Ward. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Cougar 19. Stop.
It's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Come on. Set.
Third and long for him here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go.
They're going to start on the ground with Camara. They'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by Cedric Gray.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. And that second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Pick up 34 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down. Rattler setting to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Here we go.
17-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. It's in close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. Reed now to kick this one away. Strong with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Ready.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Trying to find his tight end. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
19, Tiger, 19, let's go. Ready.
Running for the first with Edwards. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Go.
He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. to kick this one away. Strong with the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. Ready?
First down throw here for Ward. Connects on the crosser. Rolling into enemy territory. Still fighting forward. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the two-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now.
17.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Trouble, 38. Cut.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Has a man underneath. It's Kamara. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red.
Or on the toss to Kamara. Football is out. And the Titans pick it up. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
It's Edwards on the carry. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the give, this is Edwards. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Ready, set.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready.
The toss, left side, Edwards. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Go. 60 by.
From the gun, it's Ward. Got TK, complete. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
10 yards.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans take a 4-point lead.
21, Saints 17. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Rattler now off the play action. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on, check.
Running behind center with Camaro. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Throwing now off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Ten, what?
line.
Set.
From the gun, Rattler. Finding Shaheed, back-to-back plays. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Down, New Orleans.
52 Blues, ready.
Here's a give inside to Camaro. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Rattler. Screen here for Camaro. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here we go. Set, hut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. You haven't experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there. Okay, 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Strong with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Let's go.
Now a give to Edwards, running left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
The 26-yard line.
Nice.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Able to find Wicks here. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Titans have a first. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready! Gravity line! Ready!
Here's Edwards on the carry. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Here's Ward. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Back! Hawk, ready!
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Let's go! Cougar 19!
Ward's going to throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, it is a ton of yards. You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Or likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Black, 90,
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Rattler back to throw. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
1st down.
Blue 32. Set.
Now a run with Camara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their 1st sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally picked up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Go! Go! Ready, ready?
Trying it left side with Edwards. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Ward setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Let's go.
Back to throw it. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Punt coming now from the Titans on this 4th down. On comes Johnny Hecker. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
We send a man in motion. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Rattler trying again on 2nd. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards, and a new set of downs, too. Offensive line fast.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Rattler to the air now. For right side, cut by Olave. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
Shaheed motioning right. Here he is to throw. Finding Olave back-to-back plays. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go, here we go. 45, white. Hey, hey, blue. Red, yellow. Ready.
Back to throw. He's dropped. A big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10.
33, yellow.
He'll look to throw it. Running in the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
10 flat. Set, go. Set.
Kamara. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Come on,
The
set.
Saints will line up for the
Black 40,
two-point conversion.
set. Ready.
Setting up to pass. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Hits him on the in route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
Ward setting the pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Iona Saker. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. All set now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
18, Rock Cougar 19. Let's go.
Here he goes, one final shot. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.